And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Drexler. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Olajuwon in at the center position.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now, here is McGrady. Kicks it out to Harden. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. Harden's got the first points up on the board for the Rockets. Pass to Duncan. Nobody near Leonard. No good on the three. And here's Harden for three. A rebound by the Spurs. Parker outside. And here's Leonard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Parker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And when Parker gets his legs under him from that mid-range area, he is incredibly accurate.
Outside, Malone. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Outside, Gervin. Back to Parker. A three from Leonard. It's rebounded by Malone.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Now here's Gervin. Stolen by Harden. Here's Drexler. And finished off by Drexler.
Yeah, just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap in ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. Trailing by 5. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Screen by Parker. A three from Leonard. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Drexler. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Leonard. Tipped away. It's stolen by McGrady. Harden outside. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. Harden's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets. Duncan kicks to Parker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now Parker down low. Here's Robinson, and he lays it straight in.
And Parker terrific in the pick and roll. Just creative in terms of getting his team good looks.
Olajuwon can't hit.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Parker passes to Leonard. Tries the spin move. Shot clock at 5. That shot missing. Drexler with the defensive effort. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Drexler's got 6 points.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Now here's Duncan. Still without a basket. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And here's Harden for 3. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Gervin with it. Picked up by Malone. Gervin passes to Robinson. Yes, that goes in.
And the formula is simple for these guys.
Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Ginobili's checked in for Robinson. And Dampier subbed in for Parker. And the Rockets making a change here. And here are the Rockets now. Harden surveying the D. That's tipped. Stolen by Duncan. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And so Murphy will bring it up for Houston. Pass to Drexler. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio trailing here. Dampier the pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Now here is Yao. The three from Harden. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Leonard over Yao. And it's Leonard missing. Leonard's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Drexler scanning the floor. And stolen by Leonard. Elbow shot is on the way. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You set him up, more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Outside, Drexler. Pass to Olajuwon. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Duncan. That's in, coming off the assist from Gervin. And now a 5-point San Antonio lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Here's Hayes. Tomjanovich passes to Malone. Looking to end the run. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now, here is Murphy. Hasn't made one yet. Just 3 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Dampier. Pass to Robinson. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Malone's shot good.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Here's Dampier. They set the screen. Here's Robinson. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
They've got Robinson. Dampier is out there with Ginobili. Then there's Aldridge. And it's Kenon in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now, here's Aldridge. No scoring in this one. And it's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry. And there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Ginobili. Puts up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Ginobili's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
San Antonio making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Spurs leading by 6. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Kicks it out to Ginobili. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Ginobili's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is how assertive Ginobili is. Outstanding with the catch and shoot.
Ball passes to McGrady. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the left wing. Back to Ginobili. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ginobili. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And for a big guy, Aldridge is so agile. I mean, lets him work that play there to perfection.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tomjanovich passes to McGrady to stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Here's Tomjanovich. Nothing on the board. McGrady with the ball. Some solid defense from Robinson. Gervin passes to Wembanyama over Murphy. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Malone with the screen. Murphy passes to Malone. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Maxwell is checked in for the Rockets. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ginobili the pass to Parker. Getting close, he hits it. Parker's got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio.
Parker can't just dominate inside. He has to rely on gracefulness and agility.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Olajuwon drops them both. Spurs leading by 9. Ginobili outside. Here's Gervin. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Gervin outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's foul number 2 for him. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Robinson. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Yao, he's checked in for Malone. Parker with the bounce pass. Outside Gervin. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Gervin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
Now, here is McGrady over Gervin, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from McGrady. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And the foul on George Gervin. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Elliott's checked in.
Number 32, Sean Elliott.
McGrady outside. 4 on the clock from deep. Harden. Push up that time, not on target. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. McGrady outside. Baseline try, and it's Yao. That time the assist by McGrady.
And if you get a look like that, you better take advantage of it.
Gervin outside. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the basket by Harden.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
Parker outside. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Rockets trail by 10. McGrady passes to Olajuwon. Gets it down to single digits.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to Elliott. Duncan with a screen on McGrady. Elliott against McGrady. And Parker puts up a deep 3. Now Ming pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
The 3 from Harden. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Parker with the bounce pass. Pass to Duncan. Over Olajuwon. This is the baby hook. George Gervin getting it done for the Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, George Gervin has been really making it happen.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
He is spreading it around so well all over the floor. The defense really can't take anything away.
Rockets trail by 6. Taking a look at the Rockets. Tracy McGrady is out there with Harden. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Drexler. And it's Malone in at the 4 slot. Olajuwon with a screen from McGrady. No good that time. And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's Parker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And what strength there by Parker. Be able to take the hit and still drain the shot in the process. He is just a remarkable athlete with tremendous finishing ability.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game.
It's obvious. Tony Parker has a real mind for this game. The way he dissects defenses and finds himself shots, he just has a higher understanding of the sport.
Malone misses. Spurs leading by 9. Leonard finds Parker. Back to Leonard. Pass to Duncan. Gervin in the post. McGrady covering. And he can't jam it through. Here is Harden. Here's the 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team.
Parker against Harden. Parker dishes to Gervin. Robinson passes to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Money from the wing. Leonard's got 7.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
And the shot goes in.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Duncan. 6 points for him. Out to Gervin. From 13, and Parker gets it to go. The assist by Gervin. Parker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Parker's ability to knock down that jumper. He is as consistent as they get.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Here is Harden. He's got 8. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Harden. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in. Harden's got 10. Parker surveying the floor. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Kawhi tangles him up inside.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
McGrady dishes to Harden. Malone a screen on Parker. And then Malone with the dunk.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now here's Duncan. He has 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan just too much for the D to handle.
For San Antonio, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That free throw good from Duncan.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Nuggets trail by 10. And here's Harden for 3. Another miss by Harden. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Gervin kicks to Parker. Pass to Leonard. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now here's Parker. 9 points in the game so far. Over Harden. Parker's shot is off. Drexler passes to Harden. McGrady, a screen on Duncan. Harden, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Gervin. Pass to Duncan. Duncan making it look so easy inside.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Kevin, back to you.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. Now Gervin following McGrady's three-point attempt. Gervin finds Duncan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Parker outside, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. McGrady outside. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Malone is doubled. Drexler dishes to Harden. Driving in. Harden finishing inside.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Dampier, he's checked in for the Spurs. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Murphy's checked in. And San Antonio has possession. They're leading by 8. Gervin outside. Pass to Dampier. Outside Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Harden. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
No good on that one.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Yao, he's checked in for the Rockets. Chris Paul comes in for Clyde Drexler. And he's good on the second. 1:29 left in the third. Here's Dampier. Still yet to score. And the dunk by Robinson.
I love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Picked by Yao. The 3 from Harden. The rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Dampier. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here is Paul. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Dampier. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And here's Harden for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Harden's got 16 points.
Beautiful stroke on the 3 ball. Harden is a lights-out shooter from this area.
Here's Dampier. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Malone. On the wing, Harden lets it go with the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Spurs. They're up by 6. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead early. Victor Wembanyama is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Ginobili. Then there's Parker. And it's Gervin in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here is Yao. 6 to shoot. McGrady against Wembanyama. A shot by McGrady, no good. Spurs leading by 6. Out to Gervin. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Ginobili. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. Ginobili's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for San Antonio. Paul passes to McGrady. Paul with the screen for McGrady. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
And he can't get the first one.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Dampier, he's checked in for San Antonio. Good on the second free throw. Antonio leading by 8, and the Spurs pushing it up now, and it's slammed in by Gervin.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage work.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Houston moving it around. Yao kicks to Olajuwon. 4 on the shot clock. Over Gervin. That one wide left. Now Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's McGrady. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Against Parker. Pass to Dampier. Aldridge with a screen on McGrady. Dampier, no good. Rockets trail by 8. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Olajuwon, and he gets the bucket.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Paul against Parker. Pass to Gervin. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Here's McGrady, and it's sent back by Dampier. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Wembanyama. To the paint, and stolen by Aldridge. And now here comes Gervin, leading the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they are giving up nothing in close. This is some of the best rim protection I have seen recently.
First free throw is good. Robinson's checked in for the Spurs. Duncan comes in for Dampier. good on both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
To the left side wing. Here's McGrady. Lays it up off the glass. McGrady's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Duncan. And it's blocked. And they recover it. To the inside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Hayes. Back to Harden. And it's Hayes in the corner. McGrady dishes to Drexler. Clock at 6. Here's Harden. The rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Leonard the pass to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Inside. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Rockets trail by 10. Harden outside. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Timeout called. Rockets. Olajuwon checked in for Hayes. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over the last break. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here is McGrady. Free throw good, McGrady. And McGrady drops them both. San Antonio leading by 8. Outside Gervin. Outside Leonard. Shoots from 14. Sweet shot at the right time.
Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
And that's in there.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Drexler against Leonard. Duncan with a screen on Drexler. Here's Duncan. Big time slam by Duncan.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within single digits.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
Here's Leonard. That does not go. McGrady against Gervin. McGrady left side. No good there. And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead early. Malone with the steal. Drexler with the ball. Leonard picks him up. It's stolen by Duncan. Parker outside. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Puts up the three. He drills the three.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And they never took their foot off the gas. Even with that big lead, that's what their coaching staff loves to see.
Now here's Harden. Shoots the three. Buries the deep ball. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Parker inside. Guarded by Harden. And that one is good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, George Gervin.